here's your screen position, the physical position where your screen will look like it is. So right now, if it's behind here, I believe this is the Earth layer, or no, Mars. Right now, Mars will look like it's popping out at you, and everything else will look like it is um, behind you. More importantly, this keeps updating and giving you half the distance from your camera to your screen. So you just want to make sure that no 3D layer is in front of your safe point. If it's anywhere in this region right here, you're going to give your viewer a headache, and the effect's not going to work right or look good. So that basically is everything you need to know about creating a stereo rig. The last part was really just for the compositor's reference and is nothing. It's all behind the scenes stuff that will never be seen um, by anyone but you. The last thing we need to do is get these color channels to look their best. There are a couple different types of anaglyphic images, and the one I like the best is called a luminance anaglyph. The problem with that is it really kicks back the color and essentially turns into a black and white image. So instead of doing that, there's something called the optimized anaglyph, which, if you noticed the previous post to the post on this one on the main on visFXschool's homepage had a link to a guy's website that actually showed you the mathematical equation to figure that stuff out. Luckily, we don't have to go into that type of detail in order to get the look that we want for this project. So the first thing we're going to want to do is go back in and remove those. And I cannot recall at this moment where we did that. Remove these shift channels. They worked well when we were setting up the scene, making sure everything worked, but now that we are about ready to for final output, we want to do something a little more elegant. So just turn off the effects. You don't have to delete them, because who knows, you may want to come back and work with those for some reason. So the next thing we want to do is in the left eye layer, or the right eye layer, it really doesn't matter which one you do first, but we'll just start with the left eye layer. You want to add a channel mixer effect instead of the shift channel. So go Effect, Color Correction, Channel Mixer. And for this one, what you want to do is put red to 0, green to red to 30, green to 70, green to 70, blue to red to 30, blue to 70, and everything else you can leave the same. Next, you want to add a second one, so just go to Effect, Channel Mixer. And on this one, you want to change red to green to 70, red blue to 0, or excuse me, red blue to 30, and everything else you want at 0. So what this first channel mixer did was add some red channel info to the green and blue channel. And with the second one, what you did is you changed it so now all the red data is received from about 70% from the green channel and 30% from the blue channel. So you're getting no red channel data, and it's all being received from the green and the blue, which you can see right here. Now, we want to grab this first channel mixer, so copy it and move over to the right eye, paste it, and now add a second channel mixer just like we did from in the left eye. But this time all you need to do is change red to 0, and you can leave everything else, should be able to leave everything else the way it is. So if you noticed, that kind of darkened our original image, and a lot of this depends on the actual image you're using. So if you went ahead and used your own comp to work on this project, it may not be as bad, or it may be worse. The way to combat this is if you go into your left eye image, add a levels. So let's see, effect, color correction, levels, and go into your gamma right here and just play with it. Tweak it, see where it goes and what looks good. And you can see that the further to the right you go, the higher the value, the redder it gets, the lower the value, the bluer it gets. And I'm guessing something around 125 or 1.3, something like that, will probably give the look that you want. And that's about it. If you have your 3D glasses, you can pop them on and see what the effect you have is. The last thing you want to do, and this is looking pretty decent. There's a little bit of an effect to it. What you really want to do now is go into these controls and play with them, tweak them, see what gives you the best look, and just keep in mind those save points and everything. If you render this out now, you will get a fully composited stereoscopic image. That may not be what you want. You may actually want to render out just a left eye and a right eye, which is easy enough to do. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial and you were able to follow along. If you have any questions about it, feel free to leave a comment on the blog or email me directly.